That sounds like a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one too.
Double hit.
Double on the drop swim. Again?
Again.
That sounds like a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one too.
Double hit.
Double on the drop swim. That's a good way to start. Oh, I got a decent one. I got a good one.
Oh, big.
I got mine.
Okay. Catch.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, nice. That's the way to do it right there. Oh man, the drop swim is so good. We'll break this whole thing down to you guys. It's just such an easy way, especially if you got multiple guys covering a big area. That's a nice one right there. Look at that. Boom. That's pretty sick. Good job, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Nicely done, dude.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we are going to break down the DUO Realis Versa Shad. Now, we've been drop swimming this thing today, and if you're not familiar with drop swim, it's essentially just drop shot, but with some form of swim bait, usually some kind of paddle tail swim bait. And you can really fish this the same way you would as a worm or any traditional drop shot method, but the way we've been fishing it is we've been just making fan casts in really shallow flats. I know a lot of you guys live in places like Wisconsin and Michigan and New York where, you know, your fish, especially your smallmouth, slip in really expansive shallow flats. And the drop swim's a great way to present a bait to them when they're not chasing reaction down. We started with reaction this morning, throwing jerk baits, throwing, you know, screw heads and swim baits and different things, and they just weren't reacting to it. They really were kind of tucked to the bottom. So as soon as we switched over to the drop swim, boom, we started catching them because it allows you to still kind of cover water quickly. And we've been able to cover a lot of river today. We've just basically been drifting and covering a lot of ground. And this allows you to fish a drop shot much faster than you would a traditional worm because you're just kind of dragging it along and that paddle tail is just swimming along. Now, this is also another great technique when there's grass, okay? And we're fishing a river system that's full of grass today. So you can vary your leader length based on the height of the grass. So what we've been doing is we've been throwing mostly, I've been throwing a 1/4 ounce. What weight were you throwing today? I've been throwing 7 grams.
7 grams.
7 gram for you too. So 1/4's kind of just a great starting point. You can go lighter, you can go heavier based on the depth, based on the current. But what I want is I want my leader length to be about the height of the grass. So I want my weight to sink into the grass and I want my small little Versa Shad just swimming right above the grass. If I kill it, falling into the grass. If I pull it back up, swimming back up. And the reason why the Versa Shad is special is it's available in a 3-inch size, which we were mainly using today, and also a 4-inch size, like what you have in your hand. Now, the 3-inch size is similar in size to baits that you guys might be used to, like a Hazardong shad, a spark shad, a little, you know, Kitech Easy Shiner, something like that. The 3-inch is very narrow. It's a super, super thin, narrow plastic. So it moves incredibly easy. Even if you're just holding it still, just a little bit of current, whether it's river current, wind current, will allow that tail to kick and the bait to flex. It's grooved on the bottom. So it really has a lifelike kind of pulse to it because of how thin it is. Now, when you go to the 4-inch, you get a wider body. So you get more of a substantial presence in the water, right? So you can see that you get now into a much thicker bait. But if you look at the tail, it kind of goes to this bulbous and then thins down again. That tail kicks the same way that the 3-inch kicks. So you still have that very subtle, natural kind of swimming motion, but in a thicker, larger bait. And I've just been interchanging the two, 3-inch to 4-inch. The last one on the double, I ran out of 3-inch that I was throwing, so I just went to the 4-inch, and they are the same hook, same setup, same everything. So if you guys are looking for just a great way to cover ground all year, but it's a really fantastic way from pre-spawn through summer when the fish are just roaming large, expansive areas, the drop swim's a great way to do it. Now, as far as setup goes, Yuya and I are both fishing some prototype DUO rods today. They're just samples, right? So, you know, we're still working on narrowing it all down, but these are going to be coming down the pipe probably spring of 2026. Really, really happy with how these have turned out. But basically, we're both fishing relatively fast action rods. And the reason for that is I want the sensitivity to know what's happening. But because we're fishing small little nose hooks, these are size 2 decoy shot rig hooks, tiny, very thin. They puncture the fish easily. They hook them really good. You don't need a hook set with this. All you really need to do is just lift up and wind. Just a little reel turn and just a little pressure, that hook will notch them every time. So, you know, next time you guys are finding yourself in an expansive area, you want to cover a lot of ground, and they're just not chasing reaction down, try a drop swim and try the Versa Shad. I think you guys will be really surprised how it integrates into your lineup and into your arsenal. So thanks for a great day, man.
Yeah.
All the way from Japan, and a man of many words. Yeah. Thanks, Yuya. Hey, I appreciate it, dude.
Me too.
Yeah. Until next time, my friends. See you soon. Later.